Hey, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars with a 1956 Ford F-100 short bed truck. And this is a shop truck, rat rod style kind of truck, and got a pretty good overall, pretty good straight body on it. Got a few little spots here and there, a couple spots of rust, a couple spots where there's a little bit of fiberglass in the, put a little fiberglass Bondo in a couple of little spots, but overall, you know, all steel and overall in pretty good condition. So real synonymous, you know, with it being a rat rod. Little dent there. Actually, I probably could have popped the hood and popped that right back out. Little indentation there on the hood. Walking around that chrome, you know, original V8 truck front fender on there. Now this has got a 302 with a C4 automatic. It's got power disc brakes on all four wheels. Got an awesome patina to it. If I was going to keep this truck, I'd probably sand it down some, maybe get it down, get a little more rust. Obviously somebody tackled this thing with probably a spray paint can. Try to give it a little bit of a kind of a funky, almost to me looks a little Christmassy. Unfortunately, red and green's not my thing, but yeah, different guys like different things. And couple spots, there's a little spot of rust here down at the bottom of the door, a little hole, and back here in the outside this cab corner's got a little spot here where they put some fiberglass right along the corner here, and that's not unusual with a truck like this. Same here on these sides, probably a little rust behind that. Somebody slapped a little bit of Bondo on there. The rear fenders look like they're in good shape along the sides of the bed. This is probably a work truck back in the day, you know. Overall, got a little kind of minor little dings and dents here and there, a little spot of rust right there in the back of the bed. This side looks good. The fender overall in good shape. Same as the other side here. I think that there's a little bit of Bondo in there or some bad welding. And I'm saying that, I mean, I like to just be real picky and real honest. This is the original cab corner on this side, looks good. Bottom of the door, same as the other side. Touch of Bondo in there as well. A little bit of Bondo and some fiberglass right here. Not my favorite thing, but you know, for a rat rod style truck. Honestly, if I was going to keep this truck, I like to say this a lot in all my videos, what would I do to it? I'd probably blast it down and get a nice patina on it, or maybe even blast it down to bare metal and put a, you know, coat of primer black on it, and then sand through it a little bit. Give it a little bit more of, I guess, a kind of a hot rod traditional patina to it. This is a super cool truck. Got a nice set of American racing wheels on it with good tires. Doors open and close good. They could use weather stripping, you know, when you drive. They're pretty, it's actually a fairly quiet truck. We're going to drive it here in just a minute. But, you know, door rattles just a touch sometimes. Just depends if you get a little bump. So F-100D6U, that's you know, original 1956, 1 year only, of course, which is what makes these trucks so desirable and worth more than the 53 through 55s. So, you know, you got your dash in here. It's got a patina on it with a little bit of, you can kind of see the texture in the paint from being old. Original gauges do not work. Does have tilt steering, that does work. Old, probably 70s or 80s reupholstered seat with no rips or tears. Just, you know, synonymous with the look. Window rolls up and down over here real easy. Other side's a little bit stiffer, but it does roll up and down as well. Got a crack in the glass back there. Got a new carpet kit, and I got my dirty feet all over it, so it's all dirty right now, but it does have a new carpet kit in it. Takes two hands to open this hood. I'm going to set my camera down for a second. Yep, I just hit that with my hand. That was just right there on the outside. What I was saying at the beginning of the video was just where probably some weight got set on there, and not a real dent. Inner fender wells look good. It's got a Volare front end. One of the things I really like about this truck is that it's the original frame from bumper to bumper. It's not been cut or clipped. The clip that's been put, it has been clipped, but the way it was done is bolted underneath that Volare front end is how they do that. So that gives you power steering. It steers awesome, power disc brakes. Like I said, it's got disc brakes on the rear. It's a 302 with a C4 automatic. It starts easily, runs down the road nice, and we're going to take it for a spin here in just a second, but I wanted to show you under the hood and just show you that, you know, for a rat roddy style truck, it's pretty clean. Set this back down. Let's take a look underneath it real quick. Step ups are good, surface rust only. Original floor pans, and they're actually in really good condition. Even going back, it's the original cab corner's got some rust in the back of it. That's pretty normal. These frame rails are in great shape. It's got a new exhaust, just, you know, those old school cherry bombs. But look at these floor pans, they're really in good condition. Now this underneath especially, this isn't a rusty bucket truck. It's got some spots in it where somebody's, you know, filled in, and that's pretty synonymous with it being kind of a rat rod style truck. That's what guys do, you know, they make it work. This is a, you know, inexpensive way to be in a cool old truck, you know, so perfection's not what guys are going for when they build a truck like this. But that being said, you can see, I kind of like to say where it counts underneath. This truck's actually pretty clean. Same on this side, step up's in great shape. Even the battery box, original part of the battery box is in good shape. Looks like there's an extra piece of metal in there, but not bad. There's a little spot of rust there, but for that to be intact like that is not bad. The step up's over here. Same on this side, we can see the floor pan is original. I can get up under here a little bit easier. Just trying to show how that is. And let's see if I can get back this way so I can show that cab corner. Same as the other side. That's the original cab corner, never been replaced, with that same spot of rust, just as like the other side. Let the camera adjust there. We can see these inner front fender wells. It looks like that little spot. That there's actually a little access panel patch piece that goes there. And this is a, you know, this is a same thing as the other side. Little access panel there missing. Other than that, nice and clean underneath. But let's take it for a quick drive, and I usually drive it first and then show you around the truck, but on this one I'm gonna finish up with our drive. We touch the key and she fires right up. It's a little chilly this morning here in Georgia, and so she's a little bit cold, but shifts into reverse easily with a click. One more click on that B&M shifter and we've got it in drive. Adjust this tilt steering. And man, this thing just steers so easy. I'm trying to show you this because I'm in the cul-de-sac going around a real tight turn. Strong engine, transmission shifts like it's supposed to. Just a real smooth drive. Like I said, it's got power steering and this thing just drives straight on down the road. There's a slight hesitation there in the carburetor, and I'm a attributing that to it being a cold morning this morning, but it may be a little bit of a carburetor adjustment might help. But I've driven it a couple times before, and you know, once she's warmed up, she runs awesome. So anyways, well, there you have it, 1956 Ford F-100. And the original gauges are not working. It does have lights. Lights work, no turn signals. But the lights, headlights, taillights, and brake lights do work. Wipers do not work as well. PeachTreeClassicCars.com. Look forward to hearing from you.